save the best to the last. Before I talk about Alex, I do have to give a shout out to Josh and to Juliana, who were both a big part of our drama program and spent a lot of years, time, and effort in it, and I love and thank you both for it. But Alex was my gift tonight, and he has been a part of our my life for the past 3 years, and a part of our school for the two, feels like 3 now. But a fine young man, and a young man arrives in your classroom with sunglasses on his head, headphones bopping to the latest Bruno Mars tune, and introduces himself in a voice like that of Darth Vader. Hi, I'm Alex. I'm from Miami. My heritage is Bangla. Now, at first you think, I knew we had a lot of international students, but I didn't know that we'd gone intergalactic. And the headphones got bigger through the years, and a little more high-tech. And the fashion, and the cool, and the suave, and all the... He's so cool, his legs arrive places before he does. But Alex came into my class with a move that he liked to call sexy time. No. It'll show up on the dance floor later, I have no doubt. And this was essentially him throwing himself on the floor, assuming a Michelle Pfeiffer-type pose from the top of the piano in the Fabulous Baker Boys, and saying, "Hi there." Alex, from me to you as a friend, and I'm sure the ladies will back me up, not so sexy. I'm not gonna, funny, fun, not so sexy. Just as a buddy from me to you, my final teaching moment, if you will. Because it hasn't worked for you so far, so, you gotta, you might wanna, just throwing that out there. You came with a friend. This is Alex's date. Let's look. Let's relax. Okay. But, to coin an old phrase, seriously. What I did come to learn very quickly was that Alex Ahmed was a thoughtful, considerate, deep-thinking young man with a love for art, love for music, theater, performance that showed a maturity and insight beyond his age. Behind his dark eyes are a stream of never-ending questions about life, people, God, relationships, and how we all fit into the dynamic framework of God's infinite creation. You can imagine what that's like to teach. It's engaging. While there are times that he can overthink, and has been teased mercilessly in that regard, most of the time his thoughtfulness displays a depth of character and a man who takes seriously the challenges of the world and will make his own mark in them, I have no doubt. Alex, thank you for teaching me, once again, to stop and think, to think of others, because you do that all the time. Think of my own actions, and to make sure I act with honor at all times, because I don't think I've ever seen you not do that. This example that you have been to myself, to other students, to your friends, I'm sure, these are the benchmarks of your character. You have an inbred selflessness about you that sees you time and again give credit, time, energy, and deference to others, many times over your own needs and hopes. You have a great combination of both humanity and humility that are the pillars of your soul. And everyone who has the privilege of knowing you well knows that they can count on those characteristics to reflect into their own lives through you. I will never forget your turn as the cowardly lion in The Wizard of Oz. And I have no doubt that wherever you roam, however far your journey, and no matter how wild the places are that you find yourself, you will always be a leader, a servant, and a good friend. In other words, you will always be the king of the forest. And the scripture that I attach to that is a simple one, Matthew 23:11. The greatest among you, which you are, will always be a servant. Okay. Change gears here for a second.